The partition of Kosovo has been suggested as a solution to the Kosovo issue between the Republic of Serbia and the Republic of Kosovo. The possible partition would be the division of Kosovo along ethnic lines, such as separating Serb-inhabited North Kosovo, and possibly some enclaves in the south, from the rest of Albanian-inhabited Kosovo. The partition was proposed several times, even before the 2008 Kosovo Declaration of Independence, although the question has most recently been raised after the North Kosovo crisis. However, after the signatory of the 2013 Brussels Agreement between the governments of Kosovo and Serbia, Serbia dropped its support for a possible partition of the territory, and agreed to create an association of Serb municipalities in Kosovo. Its assembly will have no legislative authority, and the judicial authorities will be integrated and operate within the Kosovo legal framework. The association was expected to be formed in 2015, but opposition riots and a petition signed by over 203,000 citizens slowed it down. The Constitutional Court of Kosovo ruled that the formation of the association was in compliance with the Constitution of Kosovo, but that certain aspects of its proposed implementation were not. History. On April 30, 1999, Margaret Thatcher gave a speech in which she opposed the partition. The policy of partitioning Kosovo and unification of Republika Srpska with Serbia was seen as offering long-term security and stability for the region, according to Aleksandar Jokic. In 2005, part of the Serbia-Kosovo negotiation was the Serbian side's call for the establishment of Serb municipalities and constitutional and legal protection of Serbs. UN Special Representative Jason Peterson and Kosovo Speaker Daci reiterated the ruling out of partition. The community of Serb municipalities is planned to be established according to the Brussels Agreement. Drawing the line. The partition of Kosovo generally refers to dividing Kosovo south of the Abar River. North of the river is a predominantly ethnic Serb majority area, whereas south of the river is a predominantly ethnic Albanian area. There are also several Kosovo Serb enclaves south of the river Abar, which have been proposed to be included in a possible partition of Kosovo. North Kosovo is controlled by the Assembly of the Community of Municipalities of the Autonomous Province of Kosovo and Metohija, a regional government loyal to Belgrade, whereas the rest of Kosovo is administrated by the government of the Republic of Kosovo. Reactions. Albanian Prime Minister stated in November 2011, dividing Kosovo is an absurd idea in respecting the borders of Kosovo is of essential interest for all the countries in the region. Austria. A former Austrian Vice-Chancellor Erhard Busek proposed partition and stated, "I agree that the dialogue is the only path in scope of which issues which seem to be impossible at the moment should also be discussed, such as the division of Kosovo." I do not see why the international community would not agree on the division if Belgrade and Pristina reached an agreement on the issue. All details of such resolution of the Kosovo stalemate could be agreed at some kind of Kosovo Dayton, with the international community as the guarantor of the accord. European Union. A former EU Kosovo envoy Wolfgang Ischinger, in August 2011, stated regarding the partition of Kosovo that in his opinion, such ideas are absolutely unacceptable. He added that without a solution of the conflict, a Serbian European Union membership will not happen. It must not happen. Kosovo. Kosovo's former Deputy Prime Minister, Hajredin Kuci, said regarding a possible partition of Kosovo, "We want to help create cooperation between Serbs and Albanians in Kosovo, not divisions." Macedonia. Macedonian President George Ivanov supported the continuation of the Belgrade-Pristina negotiations and said that Macedonia is against the partition of Kosovo, as that may destabilize the region. Montenegro. Ex-President Milo Đukanović said he did not support the idea to partition Kosovo because it could open the door for similar solutions in other countries in the region. Serbia. Members of the ruling majority in the Parliament of Serbia believe that any partition of Kosovo and Metohija can be one of the ideas for resolving the Kosovo problem, which is strongly opposed to the radicals' and liberals' belief that the solution arrived too late. Serbian Interior Minister Ivica Dačić proposed the partition of Kosovo as a solution to the Kosovo dispute. He stated, "This is my opinion, although neither Belgrade nor Pristina like it. However, I am a realistic politician and I don't see any other solution. I think that the only realistic solution is that places where Serbs live stay in Serbia and that the other part where the Albanians live secedes. This is the only realistic way that can lead us to a quick solution. Other solutions are a waste of time and years and decades would go in an attempt to solve those small issues." Former Yugoslav President Dobrica Košić proposed the partition of Kosovo. He stated, "I have been talking and writing about Kosovo and Metohija in vain for 40 years now, proposing a democratic, just, compromise and permanent partition. This is the only way to overcome centuries-long antagonism between Albanians and Serbs, stop the great Albanian expansion and create conditions for normal life of both peoples." United Kingdom. James Kerr Lindsay, Senior Research Fellow at the London School of Economics and Political Science, stated that the partition of Kosovo is a logical solution. In an interview for Politica, he stated that Belgrade, in the next few months, might have a chance to fight for the division of Kosovo and the establishment of large autonomy for Serbs in northern Kosovo. Ivar Roberts, the former British ambassador to Yugoslavia, supports the partition of Kosovo. He stated that the partition of Kosovo will please neither side, but the equality of pain is more likely to lead to stability than present Western plans, which will undoubtedly destabilize Serbia, and through Serbia the whole region. Baroness Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom between 1979 and 1990, strongly opposed any talk of partition of Kosovo. "There must be no partition, a plan that predictable siren voices are already advancing. Partition would only serve to reward violence and ethnic cleansing. It would be to concede defeat, and I am unmoved by Serb pleas to retain the grasp on most of Kosovo because it contains the holy places, coming from those who systematically leveled Catholic churches and Muslim mosques wherever they went. Such an argument is cynical almost to the point of blasphemy." United States. U.S. diplomats warned that European vacillation and weakness could entrench Serbian control over the northern part of the territory. Failure to act soon means losing northern Kosovo and will reopen the Pandora's box of ethnic conflict that defined the 1990s. Then U.S. Ambassador Christopher Dell wrote this year, "The time is right to end the years of drift on the north and to alter the dynamic of a hardening partition between the north and the rest of Kosovo. The current situation is untenable and deteriorating. The aim is to stop the rot."